Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, I'm super excited for today's video. I have a lot of affordable products that I'm going to be using today, and I also have not a lot, but a couple of products from Ulta that I purchased, and I'm going to share that with you guys today. So since they were available and they were affordable, and even more affordable because they were on sale, I decided to pick them up, and that is that. So let me start off by sharing what I picked up at Ulta. So this is the Milani Ungilded Most Loves matte palette, and I'm so excited. You guys, I know I don't need any new makeup, I know, but I mean, it was affordable. Well, it is affordable, and it was marked down. So this is the palette. I'm so excited, you guys. Look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's an all matte palette, and I typically don't ever really have an all matte palette. The only matte palette that I can really think of at this second is my Mario palette, and that one's a little expensive. This one is 13, I believe was on sale for $13.99, and it's originally $20, so I think that was a really good deal. And not only that, I ended up getting this for free, and I had no idea until I looked in the bag and saw my receipt. So if you, I guess, bought one or two items from Milani, I don't know how it worked, but I ended up getting this palette right here. This is the Milani Gilded Pastel palette, and this is what it looks like. And this is the shades in the palette. I mean, honestly, I don't really use shades like this, but I mean, why not? I'll try it out one day. If you guys want to see me use this palette, let me know down below, but I will not be using this palette today. I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. So the next thing is this right here. This is the Milani lashes that defy gravity, and it's this one right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. So this one I've never heard of. I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it on a video unless like I'm just not paying attention. But I don't think I've ever really heard of this mascara, but it had a lot of really good reviews, so I figured I would try it out for myself. The other product is this one right here. This one is from Milani as well. This is a cream blush, and this is what it looks like. I have this one in the shade Nude Kiss. I also have this, I think, in two other shades. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys have seen me use them and try them out. They're super duper creamy, you guys, and I like them. I feel like they're really pretty and affordable. So let's jump into the video and start everything because I'm super excited. So I have my brows already filled in. By the way, I did go in with the Makeup Revolution brow pomade in the shade dark brown, which is also super duper affordable. To set my brows, I did go back with this one. This one is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, and you guys, I've still used this. I go back and forth with this one and the more expensive ones, which is the Anastasia and the Benefit. So yeah, just know that I do love using a lot of affordable products, even though I don't share them all the time, or vice versa. I don't share what expensive products I use all the time. I use a lot of products, okay? I do love getting my money's worth. So yeah, let's do this, like I said, again. So starting off with the eyes, I did go in and conceal. Add a little concealer just as a base. I'm going to put my hair back. You guys already know. And I'm super excited for this palette, you guys. It is so pretty. It is honestly like one of the best palettes for this time. They're absolutely gorgeous. Definitely beautiful shadows, okay? They're all matte as well, so we're going to be doing an all matte makeup look today, and I'm all for it. So let me grab a brush. First brush, I'm going to be using the JS5. This is from the Morphe and Jeffree Star brush set. I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. This one is called Toast of the Town, which is this one right here. I love the fact that it comes with a mirror. I'm actually going to take off the little plastic, okay, the little protector, and I'm going to use the mirror. It's actually a really nice clear mirror. I'm just going to use that shade and apply it right into the crease. We're going to use that as our transition shade. It definitely has pickup, you guys. Just know that. And this is what the shade looks like. It's very, very light, but you can still, I don't know if you guys can see, it is still building up very nicely. I'm seeing a little bit of color in there, which is great. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So you see, look, let me show you. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has a lot of pickup, but that's okay. Just be very careful when you dip your brush in the palette, okay? But so far, so good. It's blending out nicely. The color is building up, which is nice. You always want to be able to build up a shade. I'm going to grab a little bit of Salty Caramel, which is this one right next to that shade, with the same brush. So I'm going to grab that shade, and I'm just going to apply it in the same area, just like that. I really want to go in with that shade Don't Raisin Your Voice, which it's kind of like a, I feel like it's like a, it has more of a red tint to it in the brown, but I'm going to be using that one. It's really pretty. I thought it was red at first, like a nice burgundy shade, but it's definitely a brown tone. A brown shadow. So look at that. It definitely built up that shade right there. Built it up really nicely. Love that. This is definitely like an everyday palette right here, you guys, and super affordable. Now I'm just going to do the other side right here. I honestly don't do matte eye looks. I don't know why. I always feel like I have to go in with like a shimmer. But today, you guys, I'm going to go all matte, okay? We're going to go all matte today. But I'm still adding a highlighter today. So don't get that twisted, okay? Matte on the eyes, but we got to have a little highlight somewhere, right? So I feel like this is pretty good. I think we're looking good, right? I like it. It looks really nice. Shades are blending out nicely. Very, very good. All right, so I'm going to go in with Sienna Sunset. So we're going to add a little bit more warmth to it. So I'm going to grab this orange shade here, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush, okay? So let's add a little bit of that right into, ooh, wow. Look at that. We're going to add that into the crease. That shade is pigmented. Look at her. She is not playing. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Oh my god, it's like really beautiful. I'm in love with this shade right here. So I'm just grabbing a little bit more and kind of going like raising my brows like this, so I can really apply and stick that shade into the crease. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit more, and I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to grab the first brush, and I'm just going to blend everything together. I don't have any additional product. I'm just blending everything. Alright, so moving on to the next shade. I really want to go in with Don't Raisin Your Voice. It's really cute. So it's this shade here. Like I said, it has a little bit more of a red undertone. This one is the JH33. So going in with that shade right there, I'm going to apply that right here on the outer V, and then also go in to the crease just like that. Actually, it looks really pretty. I feel like it's all looking really nice, but I do see that the warmth of the orange shade is definitely not there as much as it once was. So I'm going to be going in with that a little after I'm done. So there you go. I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. I really like this shade though. It's really, really pretty. Going back in with the M506. I'm going to go back in with Sienna Sunset. That is the name of the shade, by the way. This one right here, that orangey shade. I'm going to grab Sienna Sunset and just put that in the crease right here. And then also right here in the inner corner, blending it into the crease towards the middle. Do you guys think I should put that on the whole lid? It's actually a really pretty shade. You know what? We're gonna change it up. I'm going to grab this brush here. This one is the A29. This is from the Morphe and Ariel brush set. I'm gonna grab that shade and I'm going to apply it right here on the lid. I actually, because I really like this shade. It's really pretty and it doesn't look bad because all of these shades look really nice together. Look at that, it looks really pretty. And then I'm gonna go back in with the JH33 and that shade Don't Raise in Your Voice. I'm going to apply it right into the outer V a little bit more to darken it up. This is definitely not what I was going for, but it's not terrible. It actually looks really good. I'm going to go in with a little bit of cocoa bean and cinnamon spice. So I'm going to mix both of these two shades together with the same brush that I went in with and used Don't Raise in Your Voice. So going in with those two right there. I'm going to intensify and kind of like do a little bit of a smoky look, I guess now. Because that's kind of what it looks like. Just gonna go back in and add a little bit more here on the outer V. Look at that. Looks good, I like that. And then we're gonna do this side as well. So what I really like about these shadows is that they're really nice to work with. They're very easy to work with. They're pigmented, they're blendable, they're not chalky, and they're not patchy. You know, I went in with a lot of the darker shades in the palette and honestly, like, I have no issue whatsoever with this, with these shadows. So that's good. I'm going to be grabbing that same brush that I used to blend out the edges earlier in the video and just soften everything up. Look how beautiful that looks. Obviously, I still have to clean it up, but besides that, like, everything looks really nice. And I'm really happy with everything. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I have this one right here. This is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. It's really good. I've been using this for a while now. And it's really good. It's super precise, like it claims to be. So I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner on the eye. I don't do this on videos a lot because I like to concentrate on my eyeliner, but I figured why not just this once. But do you see how nice this just like glides on? It's like perfect. Look at that. Love this eyeliner. And also it takes me a while sometimes because I go over it and over it. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, since you saw a little bit of it, I'm gonna finish this off camera. I'm going to apply lashes. I'll share with you what lashes I'll be using, and then we'll continue on with the rest of the products. Alright you guys, so I'm back. I finished applying my lashes. I also added the liquid liner, as you guys already know. And now we're going to move on to the face. So for face primer, I'm going to be going in with this one from Milani. This one is really good. I love it so much because it keeps my skin hydrated. It smells really good, and again, affordable. I'm going to stop saying affordable because all of these products that I'm using today are just that. So this is the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. So good, you guys. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it out. It is a nice ginseng and citrus extract primer. So I'm just going to grab some of this and apply it all over before going in with foundation. And for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with one of my oldies but goodies, guys. Like, this foundation is an OG, okay? This is like one of the best foundations ever. And if you have been with me for a while, you guys know that I would literally go through these like crazy. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Today I have the shade 460 Golden Beige. So this foundation, you guys, is so good. It gives you really great coverage and also feels very comfortable on the skin. So you can use this with a sponge, with a brush, whatever it is that you want. I haven't used this one in a bit, so I'm going to shake her up. And actually, this one's pretty new because it's pretty full. So it's been a while since I used this one. So I'm just going to, I did 3 pumps. I don't know why, but you really don't need 3 pumps. I honestly feel like that was a hell of a lot of foundation right now. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh my God. And the smell, it just brings back memories, guys. Foundation is so good, great coverage. Already said that, but this used to be one of my go-to foundations. I would literally buy bottles and bottles of this from CVS all the time. I feel like I can actually go in with Sun Beige, but I definitely threw that one out because it expired. This one didn't expire yet because I had a backup. So that just shows you that I do love the foundation because it's still not expired. Because the date is still so, you know, later on in the year that I still have it in my drawer. Okay, so look at that. Really good foundation. I feel like I definitely could have went in with my Sun Beige, but actually no, it's not that bad. I'm gonna go in with bronzer and concealer, so we're gonna be good. But this foundation is so good, you guys. Look at it. It's breathable also. It's so comfortable. All right, so my go-to affordable concealers, you guys. I was literally debating on which one I wanted to use. It's either the CoverGirl or the e.l.f. for me, you guys. Like, these are great choices right here, and honestly, like, you can't go wrong with either one. So I mean, listen, I'll go in with the e.l.f. This one is in the shade what shade is this? Medium Sand. I'm gonna go in with this one. Do this one on this side, and I'm gonna add a little bit of the CoverGirl just because it has it's a lighter shade, so it's gonna help lighten and brighten up a little bit. I usually use Perfect Beige, which is M900, but I am going to add a little bit of M150, which is Perfect. No, this one is Buff Beige. So I'm going to add a little bit of this right here just to brighten up a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my sponge because I love using the sponge with these products. They're so good. They're super creamy, very good coverage, and you can't go wrong with these. I could honestly just have these and be set. Like, this would be a good starter kit, you know? So if you're just starting out with, you know, makeup, I would definitely suggest this for, you know, very full coverage and, you know, things like that. You can also use this for like every day, because I definitely did, just depending on what type of person you are. But if you're looking for something a little bit lighter, I can definitely film a video on that if you guys want. Let me know down below what you guys want to see. But look at that. I don't think I added anything really to my forehead, but that's okay. I don't do too much on my forehead because I just don't feel like I need it. I just like to make sure that it just looks even, you know? So now that that is done, I definitely feel like I added way too much concealer, but that's okay because we're gonna go in and set everything. But before we do, I'm going to go in with my cream bronzer, and you guys already know this right here is it. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F13, one of the best. Oh, actually, this is my old one. I still use it because there's still a lot of product in here. I'll just dot it on the areas that I want to apply it. As you can see, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques, what is this, a contour brush? Yeah. And just blending everything out like that. I like to, you know, go around and just do this and then blend it out and soften up the edges and everything, making sure that it looks pretty flawless. As you can see, I always go in with the sponge and make sure that everything looks really good as well. Soften everything up. Whatever's left, I'll pinch the brush, and then on the sides of the nose, just like that. Nothing crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with my sponge, and I'm just gonna go over everything to make sure it's pushed into the skin and blended together, you know, melt everything in. Okay, look at that. Perfect. So now we're getting a little color back, and don't worry, because we still have to go in with blush, go in and set everything with the powders, all that good stuff, so don't worry. Now I'm gonna go in with a cream blush. This is the Milani blush in the shade Nude Kiss. I thought this one would be a really pretty fall blush because it's more of like a not mauve-y, it's kind of like a rose toned blush. So I'm going to be using this Kenzie brush right here. I love using this brush for cream products, so grabbing this right here, okay, and just smiling and applying that onto the apples, okay, and bringing it to the temple. Don't worry if it looks super duper intense, because it is. I am going to blend that out with the sponge, and then it's just going to look less intense. So that is what the blush is going to look like, you guys. Now again, going in with that sponge, I'm just going to press it into the skin, and as you can see, it is a lot better now. So as you can see, our face is super duper wet looking. So now we're gonna go in and set everything, okay? I am going to go over my concealer, just blend it out, make sure there are no creases, because creases are no bueno. All right, I am going to grab the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I love to use the one, the shade Light Pink. I love going in with the shade Light Pink. I feel like it just looks really good underneath my eye. So going in with a Real Techniques brush, I'm just going in and applying it underneath the eye. It brightens it up, and because the powder is pink, it's going to help, I feel like, balance off the dark circles as well. So I'm just applying that like that, and look at that. I just really like it. And also what I like about it, it's not super duper bright. It's like the perfect balance of brightness and also giving it that coverage and setting it, you know? It's just like really good. I have the shade light and I have the shade medium, and I do go back and forth, but I always seem to go back to pink. And honestly, I'm almost running out, which means it's my most used powder. And it just looks really good underneath the eye. This powder, e.l.f. did a really amazing job with this. I'm also going to go around the nose here and right in the center. But don't worry, I am going to go in and set my face with a different powder, which I will share with you in a minute. But first I want to go and set the blush and the bronzer. So for bronzer, I am going to be going in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I'm pretty sure that they still sell this bronzer, but literally you guys, it is so big, and if you can see, it is one of my favorite bronzers. I pan, you can see literally the bottom of it. It's an amazing, amazing bronzer, you guys. So this one's in the shade 02 medium. I'm going to be going in with my Kenzie brush, angled brush this time, and just going in and setting the outer perimeter, and we're just bringing more color back to the face. Okay, there we go. I'm also going to go in underneath right here, make sure we blend underneath. There we go. And now for blush, I am going to be going in with this one. This is like one of my absolute favorite affordable blush palettes, you guys. It is so, so good. This is the BH Cosmetics Vanilla Peach Truffle 4-color blush palette. This is what it looks like if you haven't seen her before, if you guys can get your hands on this. I don't know if they sell this at Ulta, but I know BH Cosmetics still has this on their website. So this is an amazing blush. I am going to grab a little bit of this rosy shade here and apply it with a Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm just going to go over the cream, and this is going to help bring that shade back a little bit. You see that? That soft rose just definitely helped that cream blush stand out a little bit more. You see that? It's perfect. And then you have the under eye, which is bright, and then everything else, like, it's just perfect. Now I'm going to be grabbing the Maybelline Fit Me. Okay, I love this. Okay, I don't think I use this so much on my channel, but I do use this in everyday life when I wear makeup to set my face. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the Matte and Poreless 310 Sun Beige. So this is a really, really good powder for the face. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm setting the rest of the face, and this is going to help my makeup last all day, and it also gives me a little bit more coverage if I need it. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm just literally going over my whole face with the brush, making sure everything is set and nothing is still wet. You see? And this is going to help your makeup last all day. It doesn't feel like it's cakey, it's caking up your foundation. This is just a really nice powder to apply on top of everything. So that is that. Now I'm going to go back in and finish off the eyes. I'm over here looking for the palette. I apologize. So going in with the palette, I'm going to grab a pencil brush. So this one right here is from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of Don't Raisin Your Voice, and I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. Oh yeah, I feel like that is like the perfect choice right there. I'm also going to apply it on this side. I feel like I should go in with a little bit of black or brown eyeliner on the waterline, so I'm going to go in with brown. This is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate. I'm just going to grab my brush, and I'm just going to hold it down. There you go. And that is that. So I'm going to grab my mascara again, and then I'm going to apply that on the lower lashes. This mascara I actually really, really like. Let's see how the lower lashes look. Every time I apply mascara or something, that is in the way. Wow, do you see my lower lashes? Oh, I have to order another one of these ASAP. Sorry guys, I had to replace my battery because my camera died. So like I was saying, I'm going to be going in with this highlighter right here. This one is the Essence highlighter, and it's such a great highlighter. I'm going to show you guys right now. I am going to be using, oh, go figure, an Milani All Over blending brush. This is a really great brush for highlight. So I'm just going to apply that right here on the high points. Look at that. Such a great highlighter. Apply a little on the tip, a little on the cupid's bow, and a little more over here. We're gonna keep the eyes all matte today, you guys. I know it is so rare because I don't do that very often, but I really like the way the eyes look, so we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do lips. So I have a couple of choices here. I do have these that I got a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. I did show them to you guys in a different video. These are Milani lipsticks, and these are so hard to find now, so I'm happy that I picked these up when I did. I have the shade, what shade is this? This one is called Passion, and this one is called Tease. Passion and Tease. I don't know which one I want to go in with. I think I'm going to go in with this one. This one is called Tease. So I'm going to use a lip liner. This one is, let me see. This one is the LA Girl Shockwave Nude Lip Liner in Gingerbread. And that is the shade of the lip liner in case you wanted to see it. I'm going to apply that all over. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go in with this lipstick right here. I absolutely love this. I use this a lot, so that's why I'm like, I'm going to use this one today because I just love this one. It's the perfect nude. And they're so, so, so good when they go on your lips. I also picked up the lip gloss. I know I wasn't going to do, I was going to keep it like all matte, but we're going to do the eyes matte, and we're going to put a little gloss on the lips. So this right here is, if I could open her up. So this right here is the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, you guys. Okay, so I decided to get the shade Champagne, and the reason why is because it would go with literally anything. So look at that. It has like a little, like a light scent. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like that plumping gloss. Like, you know, it's a plumping gloss, you know? But I like it. It has a little bit of glitter and sparkle in it. Let me show you. If you guys can see that, it has a little bit of glitter and sparkle, but honestly, you don't see it on the lips. It looks very nice. I don't hate it. So that is that, you guys. Absolutely love everything new that I tried today. Absolutely amazing. You don't need to spend so much money on products. Okay, like all the products that I use today are super affordable, really good products, like amazing. Look at my skin, like everything looks so good. It doesn't feel heavy. Everything looks very nice. You know, I mean, super comfortable, and I love it, you guys. You can get them at CVS, Rite Aid. You can actually get them at your supermarket, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Ulta, and obviously Target, Walmart, all those places. You could definitely pick these things up. Amazon, I mean, the list goes on and on, but this is it right here. I'm going to go in and set my face, of course. And this is also, and just to show you guys, this is one of my favorite ones. This is an empty one, literally, almost, pretty much, there's like nothing left in here. Look at that. There's literally like barely anything left in this bottle. So this is also halfway, like right here, up to here. And this is the Milani Make It Last Original 16-hour Prime, Correct, and Set spray. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and that is that. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!